Hello everybody, Big Planes here, and today I've got some updates for you on the 747 project. So as I am waiting for more parts on the 787, which don't worry, no more progress has been made to it, I wanted to update you on the stuff that has been going on with this plane right here. So in the last update, I had complained to you and told you how much I hate building this nose and the slow progress that was going on there, and that progress continues to be very slow. You can kind of see it integrating a little bit better here, and I know this is not a common view, but here's sort of the inside, how the spiral staircase functions and how some of the other stuff looks. Now, I know you're probably looking at some of this stuff and saying it's not the prettiest, but the next thing I'm going to be doing on this plane is completely gutting and redoing the interior and the first class seats. I'm going to do those nice designs that I have for the 787, and I'm going to bring them into this plane. So if you were wondering if I was going to do that, yes, I will. I am happy with how the spiral staircase turned out, though. I think it worked out pretty well by using those pneumatic T-pieces, and I actually really like how it looks. And you can kind of see it leads to the lounge. Again, it's really hard to see it with the shadow, but I am going to be redoing that. I also... Okay, I want to sort of explain to you what I mainly did here, and I will show you what it looks like with the front piece on. I basically raised this entire thing by about this much. So it used to end right here. See the slope right here? This is where it used to end, and I've actually raised it much further up. So it actually looks like more of a hump now, and you're going to see what I mean in a second here. But I do think that this needed to happen. It needed to be a little bit more accurate on how it looked, and you could really tell from lower down angles that it wasn't accurate at all, and I think it looks much more accurate. Alright, now that I've put the roof back on, you can kind of see what this thing looks like when it's more assembled. As I said, this is not completely done yet. I am still fiddling with it. I am smoothing some things out, but this is sort of what it's probably going to look a little bit more like. Now you're probably wondering, and I have not fixed that yet, you're probably wondering, why did I keep the same old design as before? And it's not the same design. Like I said, it's much more pointed than it was before. I brought in some curved slopes around here, and I experimented with a lot of different techniques for this, and I really found that was the better looking technique. And I did bring in this windscreen piece here. I did use some stickers for it to get those panes instead of using the old brick built one. And I'm going to show you the inside there in a minute here, but you can see that there is some stuff going on in there, so that's pretty exciting, and I'm actually kind of happy with how this looks. As I said about a minute ago, this isn't completely done yet, alright? There's still a lot of things that need to be smoothed out, finalized. If it looks a little weird right there, it's fine because, well, it's not done yet. And another big thing I'm missing is that the sticker that goes right here, the big sticker says Pan Am right there, that's missing. I did keep the one that says Clipper Defender. If you have any other Clipper ideas, then leave them in the comments below. But yeah, this is generally what I have been doing the past couple days here while I'm waiting for parts for the 787. And yeah, this thing is just pain in the bum. That's something to say, but a bit of an understatement there, because the 747 has a very unique nose. It has the hump, which, as you know, is very distinctive, and if you screw this thing up, well, people are going to notice it. So that's one of the main reasons why this has taken so long and will probably continue to take forever and more developing time and blah blah blah. Now I did want to show you down in here. This thing right here comes off really easily, just pops right off, and now you can see the interior a little bit better. And I tried to make this as accurate as I could. Try to get the camera in there. You can kind of see the yokes. I used those pieces for the yokes, and then just some random instrument panels. I know a lot of you are fans of this plane, probably note the interior looks like better than I do, but yeah. And back here in the corner, again, trying to squeeze the camera, there is a jump seat, the engineer's seat, and the wall of instruments. Again, I have yet to put the lavatories back there for the pilot and co-pilot, and I still need to detail the upper deck here much more accurately, but again, this just pops right off so you can kind of see what's going on in there. But yeah, that's generally what I've done so far. The next update on this plane, well, the next update will probably be on that plane, but the next thing I'm planning on doing on this plane is replacing all of its pre-made seats with the nicer seats that I designed on the 787 originally. Then I'm probably going to do something about the outer wings here. I don't like how these wedge plates are built in, but again, I'm just trying to modernize this. And every time I go to work on the wings, they keep sagging down, so I'm probably going to have to reinforce those. But this plane is coming along pretty well. I'm actually happy with how the nose turned out. It's been sitting here half done for a really long time now. I was starting to get concerned that I would never be able to to finish the thing, and I'm actually really liking how it's coming along. So I hope that you enjoyed this quick update. Very brief, I know, but meaningful enough for me on the 747 project, which is always ongoing. And yeah, I know I've rambled on for long here, and there will be some very exciting news coming up on the 787 very soon here, so stay tuned. And that's it for this video. Bye for now.